Good evening, everyone. Uh, Let us start today's session of MySQL. I hope you all can see my screen, guys. Okay, so the very first thing to be noted here, I just logged into my workbench and currently I'm not connected to any of the database. I hope you guys remember that we have created a database in yesterday's session. So the very first thing is to access the database HR, semicolon, control enter. So I'm connected to my database HR. Now, the second thing is to create a table. Okay, with the help of the DDL commands. If you remember, guys, we have discussed DDL and DML in yesterday's session. Now, let us talk about more about what are the important concept to be remembered when we create a table. Okay. Now, here in this today's session, we'll talk about one important topic, that is how to impose rules, how to create rules so that they implement data correctness. That is, they check the data checking. The data checking is done by with an important concept, that is constraints. Constraints, which maintains the correctness of the data that is to be inserted in the table. So let us see what are the types of constraint that are available. The very first type of constraint is unique. Unique constraint. Can anyone who knows the meaning of unique here? Anyone? Any other word for unique? Yes, good. No duplicate. Yes. Can I use the word different? I may go with different because every value should be different. Okay. Now, the second is not null. Not null means it cannot be empty. It cannot be empty. Unique means different. Not null means it cannot be empty. Second thing is that primary key. Primary key. Primary key is nothing that implements the combination of unique plus not null. That is primary key. Third is check. Check means according to a certain condition, the data will be created. That is check constraint. The last, that is foreign. Foreign key. Anyone here who can tell me the meaning of the word foreign? Anyone here? Only the word foreign. Okay, good. From different, okay, from different space, I'm getting this kind of answers. Okay, primary key to another table. Foreign key is also called as reference key. Reference key. So guys, whichever column will have this foreign key constraint defined on it, it will definitely refer a value that is there present in the another table. Okay, so let us take a simple example of all these constraints. So I'll start creating a table. Create table departments. In this particular department, I will be having a department number column, which will be having a data type of integer. Now, I will be having the associated name to all the departments, that is dname character 23. These are the basic two columns which I'm considering for this example. For department number, guys, which constraint should I use? Any guesses, anyone? Which constraint I should go for department number? Yes, unique. One person told me unique. Okay. See, guys, I would like to give IDs to all the departments that are there in my particular company. So what I will do, I will use primary key. Why? Because I want all the departments should have an ID. And those ID will be different always. That's why I mentioned primary key here. Column name, data type, and the constraint type, primary key. This is the column D name, character type. The constraint which I want to specify is not null. Okay. I cannot leave this column value empty. That is not null. Semicolon, control enter. My create table got successfully created. Insert into departments values 10, and I would like to name it as sales department. Semicolon, control enter. One row successfully created. Insert into departments values 20 research. Will this row get inserted, guys? Yes, primary key enforces uniqueness as well as you cannot leave it blank. That's the property of primary key. Tell me, guys, if I do this kind of implementation, will this insert statement execute successfully? Yes or no? Right, very true. Because I think I might violate the constraint which I created because primary key indirectly enforces uniqueness. I would like to give it a try, whether I just checking whether my constraint is working properly or not. Please see this, guys. Okay. Duplicate entry for key departments. So I violated the constraint. So instead of 10, I would like to write 20 here so that the information is successfully dumped here. Select star from departments, semicolon, control enter. These are the two departments which I just created. Now, let us go and hire some employees in this particular department. So I will be creating another table called employees. Create table, employees. Column would be employee ID, integer type. What constant should I define here, guys? Anyone can tell me? Star. Point to be noted, guys, I haven't discussed anything about select. Okay, this is another category of command. I will definitely explain what is the meaning of star. For today's session, please consider it as I am displaying the content. Please see, displaying the content. Okay, so my question was, which type of constant should I implement for the column EMPNO? Primary or unique? I got these two answers. But I will go for primary key because I want every employee should be assigned with a different ID. That's why, guys, we are going for primary key. Good. Now, the second column, I can put an enter, guys, so that I can continue in the second line. Rather than writing everything in one single line, we can do that. I will be defining a name column. Name will be of character type with a width of 12 characters. What data type should I assign here? Should I assign unique here, guys? What do you say? Yes or no? Should I assign a unique constant to name? Good. Okay. Name can always be duplicate. Okay. So no unique constant allowed. I can definitely define a not null so that I record everybody's name here. That's not null. Putting a comma here, guys. Now, salary. I'm defining a column called salary, integer type. Check. Opening a round parenthesis and defining the condition for the salary. Salary should be greater than equal to 0. This is what I want to implement. Okay, whenever, guys, we are inserting any value in the salary column, that value should not be 0. That is the check which I'm doing. Is this clear to all of you? Okay. Now, I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Now, Third type is department number, that is integer type. Now tell me guys, you have this data in front of you. There is an employee with an ID 1, the name of the person, the salary which that person is having, and I am assigning that particular employee to department number 50. Should this insert statement happen? Should I hire this person to this 50 department? What do you guys say? Yes or no? Should be this person hired to that department which is not here? No, very true. Okay, we are not supposed to hire this particular person to 50. The answer is simple. We don't have that department here. That's why this is not correct. Okay, so this is not allowed. So see guys, when I started inserting a value, when there was this column mentioned here, I have referred the value from here. So see, the foreign key column is this column, which will have its value referred from here. This is what to be seen. Now, what I will do here, okay, I will define a foreign key. So how to define a foreign key? Foreign key, opening a parenthesis, specifying the column. Please note that this column is this. Foreign key, department number, references, the department's table, department's tables, DEPT column. Please read it. Foreign key department number, which will refer its value from department's tables, column name is department number. Is this statement clear to all of you? Yes or no? Now guys, there is one more thing when we try to define a foreign key. Foreign key is that concept or component, we can say, with the help of which we are creating a relationship between these employees and departments. One thing guys, basically I asked you one question. If I am trying to insert a value for this particular Renu, she has a salary of this, I cannot hire her to this department because this department does not exist. This is wrong type of data. Okay, she will be hired in this particular department because that department exists in our company. This is what is needed to be checked. This checking is implemented with the help of foreign key. This is what we are trying to declare here. I hope everybody got this concept. Yes or no, guys? Okay, great. Now, one more point here we have to remember. Please listen carefully, everyone. After inserting values, after creating certain employees detail like one Renu, 3000, and she's working in department number 10. Please imagine this data set here. What will happen if I shut down this data department? Okay, I will be deleting this row from this particular table. If you see here, when this department will not be existing, this type of data will be incorrect type of data. Do you agree with me? When we will be deleting this value, this kind of row is very incorrect row, which is inconsistent of data, right? Okay, so what we will do, okay, whenever we shut down this data department, then this value should be removed. This is the correct thing which we can show so that the correctness of the data is still remains. Okay, I will repeat one more time, guys. Whenever I will be removing this row, wherever that value is being referred in this particular table, that associated reference value only should be removed, not all the row. Because there is a possibility I might assign Renu to some other department of my company. I hope you agree with this scenario. Yes or no, guys? Okay. So what I will be doing here is that I will be defining one more property, guys. Okay. In MySQL, removing means one DML operation, that is delete. This is the operation which I will be performing. So what I will be specifying is on delete set null. This is one of the property. I will write here, guys. See here, putting a space here, on delete set null. This is one property. Whenever this row gets deleted, its be set it to null. Is this clear to all of you guys? This statement. Okay, great. One more thing, guys. Okay, for example, 10. What if we go and change this department ID? For example, if I'm changing 10 to, what if I'm changing 10 to 20? Sorry, 40. I'm changing 10 to 40. What should happen with this value, guys? Any suggestion, anyone? If I change this department ID from 10 to 40, what should happen to this value? Yes, okay. What we will be doing as a human, now still, this is an incorrect data because there is no 10 now. It has been changed to 40. So the second step would be, we will be updating it and setting it to a new value. Okay, updating and setting it to a new value. So the operation which we are performing is on update cascade. On update cascade. This means that whenever, okay, the value is being changed, the associated reference value will automatically be updated. That is on update cascade. See guys, I'm going here, keeping my cursor here, putting a space on update cascade. These are the true properties which I want to define whenever an operation is performed on the parent value. I hope till here everybody got the concept. Yes or no, guys? Okay, great. Let me execute and check for any syntactical mistake if I have done. Control, enter. Please see this. Everything was perfect and we implemented a relationship. This is RDBMS, guys. We implemented a relationship with the help of primary key and foreign key. Now let us create some employees here. Insert into employees values 1 Renu 3000, hiring that particular person to department number 10, which is already there. Control enter. Now again I will generate few more rows here. I'm copying it, pasting it here. 2 Will this statement work, guys? Any guesses, anyone? Will this insert statement work? Very true. Because I think so, I am violating one constant, that is the check constant. The salary value will never be 0. Let me give it a try, guys. Control enter. Please see that the check constant is being violated in the action output here. So what I will do, I will correct my mistake. 2000. This time, okay, let me change here 20 to 40. Please see that there is no department number 40. Let us execute. See, cannot add. This statement was not implemented, guys, because there was no department named numbered 40. So this person will be hired on the existing department. Control enter. Done successfully. One more row. 3 Alan. Let it be higher. Him be higher on department number 10. So we have successfully created 3 employees in this particular department. You can verify it by calling select statement again. Please see this, guys. I have 3 rows in my particular table. Is this clear to all of you till here, guys? Okay, good. Now let us test whatever we implemented works or not. So what I will do, guys, first thing, let me update a value. Okay, what I will do, I will update this 10 and make it 40 as discussed previously. Okay, so see, update employees set department number is equal to, so sorry guys, I wrote employees. Update departments set department number 10 where department number is equal to, yeah. So I'm setting the department ID with 40 where the department number is 10. So I'm changing this existing value. Please see that this person, Renu and Alan, is working for department number 10. So let us see whether the statement gets executed successfully or not. Control, enter. It implemented successfully. For the thing, this is the table where we want to focus because what had happened with this dependent value. Let me execute, control, enter. Please see that the old value has been replaced with the updated value. This is what on update cascade means, guys. Whenever a parent row is updated, the associated child value get also updated. Clear to all of you? Now, second operation would be delete. Delete from departments where department number is equal to. Okay. So let us delete the department research. So please see Suraj is working for 20. I'm deleting this. Control enter. The row got deleted successfully. Please check it. The value where Suraj was working has been set to null. Okay, so this is on delete set null. On delete set null means, guys, whenever you delete a parent value, the associated child value get updated to null. On update cascade means, guys, whenever you update certain value, whenever we change a value in the parent table, the associated reference value will automatically change and set it to the updated value. Is this clear to all of you? Any doubt, please feel free to ask. Any doubt, guys? Any questions with respect to constants? Constants enforces data correctness. I hope you have seen, observe guys, whatever data, insert, update, delete, all these operations are controlled by the constant which we have defined. Okay, please remember that in a table, there will be only one primary key. Please remember that, that's the rule. Yes, you can use any type of condition whenever you are deleting the data. Okay. For example, you want to delete Renu. Okay. Renu and Suraj. These are the two different condition, two different values. So you can create your own conditions, guys. No limitation in creating condition. Not null means you cannot keep it empty. Okay. If you try to give any empty value, if you don't give any value to this particular column, you will get an error. You cannot keep this value column empty. That's the implementation of not null here. Is this clear to all of you? Any further questions? If you all observe, I used a hash here. Okay. Hash means comment. Comment. Whatever I write. See, if I write a random number, this means it is included in the statement. I don't want this to be included in the statement. So I just commented it, guys. So you can write after hash, one liner comment, as simple. This is the content of the table after the operation which I did. Okay. On update cascade, on delete set null was successfully implemented as we have discussed. In workbench, we are using a workbench. So I'm independently executing the select statement. So it's probably difficult to see it in the workbench. Okay. Now, so this was all about constraint, guys. Okay. I hope no one has any doubt in constraints, which we defined and which we work. Now, with the help of constraint, you can define a very good relationship between multiple tables. Every time, guys, you are observing that I'm writing this select statement. Okay. If you have observed, guys, whenever I execute the select statement, what is being viewed by us? What is the output of this select statement? Can anybody tell me? Structure of the table. Structure of the table, no. Structure of the table is for describe command. Describe employees. This is that command which is used to view the structure of the table, guys. No. Please observe this. You will get the answer here. Actually, select is used for, okay, data, data, data. Okay, good. Now, basically, guys, okay, select star from employees. The meaning of the statement is, what is the meaning of star? Why we are using select? The first question to be answered is, what is select? Okay. So select is a category of SQL command. Select is a category of SQL command. The category is called DQL. Stands for data query language. Data query language. DQL. Inside DQL category, there is only one command called select, which is used to display, That's select. Now let me conclude what is asterisk or star. Asterisk. Asterisk is used to display all the columns of the table only once. This is the use of asterisk. We use asterisk to display all the columns of the table only once. Is this clear to all why I'm using asterisk every time? To display all the columns of the everyone. Any questions, guys? Okay. So if you observe, guys, in my particular employees, I have only 3 rows here. Okay. Reading only 3 rows is easy. So for the readability to implement select statement, let us use another database. Okay. I will be using a Scott database to learn select statement. The file, to create the database, the file will be uploaded in LMS. You can find the Scott database. You can find the Scott database file. It will be uploaded in LMS, guys. You just have to open it in the workbench and execute. The database will be created. Okay. I already have it. Scott, can you see, guys? I already have it. That's why the statement isn't executed. Okay. Now, let us talk about select statement again. We are talking about select statement, which is used to display. And we started, I'm connecting to Scott and I'm writing select star from EMP. EMP is my table and we all will be using EMP table for further references. Now, this is the structure of the table. Before moving on to the select statement, we have to understand the structure. This is the employee ID, guys. This is the column where the employee name will be done. This is the job column. Smith is doing a job role of clerk. This is the manager ID column. This is the hire date. Smith was hired on this particular date. This is Smith's monthly salary here. He doesn't earn a commission value. He is assigned to department number 20. This is how to understand the data. First thing, you have to understand the structure as well as the data that is there in the table. Is this clear to all of you? Okay. Now, I don't want every time all the column to be displayed. I just want only specific columns to be displayed. For example, please listen. I want only the name and the jobs of all the employees. Only name and job. So how should I write? Select. Please remember one thing, guys. Whenever you're calling specific column, make sure that the name of the column is present in the table. Okay. There is no name column. Actually, the name of the column is ename. Comma, put a comma and mention the second column from EMP. Control Enter. Please see that only specific columns are displayed here. So this is how you can mention specific column. Okay, guys, whenever you need specific columns to be displayed. Clear to everyone? For example, if I have a query like this or requirement like this, display the name, the job, and hire date of all the employees. This is the required thing. This is a question. So we have to write a select statement for this. Select ename, comma, job, comma, hire date. 3 columns from EMP. Control Enter. Please see that the required columns are displayed by the select statement. Clear to everyone? Yes or no? Okay, good. Now, see, you can also perform some arithmetics with the data. For example, I hope you have seen, guys, these are the monthly salary of all the employees. Monthly salary for all the employees. You can write and calculate annual expense. Okay, this is how I hope we calculate the annual expense from EMP. This is the annual income for all the employees. Salary into 12. Please see the output. We have successfully calculated the annual salary. Is this clear to all how to write an expression here? Now, I hope this column heading is not appropriate or not proper. We will never use an expression as a column heading, guys. We just have to temporarily rename it. So for this, the concept called aliases is used. Okay, put an as keyword after the column and mention the output. Okay, this is, for example, I'm just giving a report. A column heading as report. Please see that prior it was salary into 12. Now please check whatever I wrote has been printed in the output. This is somewhat proper. Is this clear to all of you? I just temporarily gave a name to my expression by following an as keyword. This is how you give an alias, guys. Now, every time when you're executing a particular statement, guys, all the rows of the table are being displayed here. That's the thing. Okay. Now, what if I want to display according to some criteria, that is some condition here? I want only specific columns or rows to be displayed here. That is the question. So first thing, guys, how to limit the data or get the data according to a requirement. For example, I want the details of those employees whose salary value is this much, whose salary value is this much. So should I display all these values, guys? What do you say? Should we display all the rows? I want the person who has this value as a salary. Please see. Yes. No, we are not supposed to do this. Then we will implement a condition. How to implement a condition in SQL? So see, please observe here what we did. We used a select statement. Select requires a particular column. Okay, if you want for specific column from a table, or you can use a star. Okay, this or this from, we mentioned a table called EMP. Now we are talking about a clause called where. Where clause. Where is used to implement condition so that we get only the required row, whatever we need to see. So how to get it? See, select star from EMP. Please don't mention a semicolon here. The statement is still continuing. Where salary is equal to 1250. This is how we mention condition. Let me execute. Please check the salary of the retrieved rows. Are they both satisfying my condition? Yes or no, guys? Right. Similarly, this is condition, guys. Condition is made up of a column, a comparison operator, and a value. Basically, I hope you guys know some few of the basic comparison operator which we use. Can anyone name some? Some comparison operator like equal to. Yes, greater than. Very good. Less than. So let me write it here. Greater than, less than. We have greater than equal to, less than equal to, guys. I hope you all know that. There is one more. Yes, not equal to. Not equal to. Exclamation equal to represents not equal to, guys. Okay. I hope you all know this not equal to. We also use one more symbol for not equal to. This one. Okay, this one also represents not equal to. So let us take an example of all these comparison operator. One example of each, guys. Okay, so I'm displaying salary hire date from EMP. From EMP where salary is greater than 1250. Those people whose salary value is greater than 1250. Control enter. Please verify the output by seeing the salary column. I hope the rows which we are retrieving, all those persons have salary value greater than 1250. Yes or no, guys? All the people have the salary value greater than the mentioned value. Similarly, likewise, greater than, you can also use less than. Please see that all the values which we are displaying here are less than this particular value here. Where department number not equal to 20. Okay, so I want the details of all the employees, but except those employees working in department number 20. Okay, I want to display the details of all the employees, but except those who are working in department number 20. Please try to find out the people working in department number 20. Are we retrieving the data of those employees who are working in department number 20, guys? Right. Okay. So this is how we can work with simple comparison operator. You can create condition with the help of these. Now, see, whenever you're using this basic comparison operator, guys, please remember that only one value should be specified. You're not supposed to use comma separated values. For example, select star from EMP where ename. Okay, for example, I want the detail of Scott and Smith. I want details of Scott and Smith. So how should I write here? In single quotes. See, I'm defining character values. I hope you remember, guys, character values should be enclosed within single quotes or double inverted quotes. So I'm writing Scott here, putting a comma here, and I'm writing Smith here. These are the two values which I need to fetch. So see, I'm getting a syntactical mistake here. So the syntax is wrong. So to remember, please remember this, guys, with equal to, greater than, not equal to, less than, all these comparison operator take only one values. Now we are dealing with multiple values. So instead of equal to, guys, you have to use other comparison operator called in. In deals with set of values. So instead of equal to, I will tell you guys how to mention in. In operator, opening a parenthesis, mentioning the required values. See, this is one value, putting a comma here, writing Smith, putting the round parenthesis. See, the cross has gone. Control enter. Are we getting the details of Smith and Scott, guys? Okay. Now I got a question like, can we use more than one condition? Yes, we can. Okay. This is one condition. Now what if I want, can you see Scott and Smith? Okay. What if I put one more condition? Display only that employee among these two who is working as clerk. Display only that employee who is working as clerk. So will you show me Scott, guys? Should I show you Scott in that particular scenario? What do you guys say? Okay. Now, how to get rid of this particular value? This second row, guys, he is not working as clerk. So the second condition will be removing this. Let me write job is equal to clerk. This is the second condition. But see, now there has been a cross here. So I have to combine this particular condition logically together. Logically. Okay, word. So to do so, guys, we will be using logical operators. Logical operators. There are three types of logical operators. The first one is and, the second one is or, and the third one is not. Okay, and or not. First thing, we have to observe that what is the implementation of and, how it works. So for and, all the condition should be true. For and, all the condition should be true. For or, any one condition is evaluated to true, then that row is in the output. We'll talk about now, not later on, guys. So tell me, guys, which one to use, and or? What do you guys suggest? Very good. Okay, see, as previously discussed, there was Scott and Smith. Scott was working as analyst, Smith was working as clerk, and we needed only that employee who worked as clerk. So we will go for and. This is how you can mention multiple condition in one where clause. Or, see what happens if you use or. Or means, see, let me change this to or. Or, okay. Now please observe the output. Please observe. Okay. We are getting those people whose name is Scott. Please see Scott. Or Smith. Please see Smith. But we are also getting those employees who play a job role of clerk. Can you see clerk, clerk, clerk? So either one of the condition if satisfied, you are there. Is this clear to all? What is the impact of or? Now, let us discuss one more question, guys. Display the details of clerks and salesman. Okay, this is one half question. So do tell me if I'm doing something wrong, okay? Where job equal to clerk and job equal to salesman. Is this correct statement, guys? Can anybody verify? Is this a correct statement? We are not supposed to use in, okay? We are not supposed to use in. I will take a note here. in, not allowed. Okay. In this question, in, prohibited. Now, again, I will repeat the same question. Is this query right or wrong? What do you guys suggest? Wrong. Very true. It's wrong because I wrote an and here. Okay. I simply followed the English statement which was written here, guys. This is not and. I have to replace it with or. Very good. Okay. Let us first check. Please check the output, guys. We are getting all the clerks and the salesman here. Is this clear to everyone? This was just an English statement, guys. I needed both of them. That's why we are not going to use and here. We are going to use or here. Now, let me add one more statement here. I will continue this. Okay, let me put it in hash because it is acting as a statement here. Of clerks and salesmen, but display only those employees who earns a salary value more than 1,000, guys. Okay. There is one more condition added to a query. I hope you guys understood the question. Yes or no, guys? Understood the question, everyone? What actually we need? We need clerks and salesmen, but only those clerks or salesmen should be displayed whose salary value is greater than 1,000. So one more condition will be added, salary value greater than 1,000. What type of operator should I implement here? Or and? What do you guys suggest me to use here? Right? Very good, guys. And let us first execute and check the answer. Are we getting the right answer, guys? What do you say? I wrote it and as you suggested me, the logic is same. Are we getting the right output? Right. Okay. Now, what is the problem here? The very first problem to be focused here is that the presence of multiple logical operator in one where. Okay. So guys, whenever you see such kind of scenarios, the AND operator executes first. Okay. Operator precedence is implemented and operator is the first one to execute, then ORing will implement. So to overcome this, guys, please make sure you're putting the OR component within round parenthesis. Now let us check. Now is the output right, guys? Using parentheses, guys, what happens when we use a parenthesis? It makes the code more readable. If you observe, the code is proper and more readable when you use parentheses. So this is how you can go on adding multiple condition. But please remember to join those condition with some logical implementation. Clear to everyone here? Now, select ename sal from EMP. Where? Okay. This is all about defining multiple condition, defining multiple values. There are sometimes we want to deal with ranges of values. For example, if I want a employee's detail whose salary value is within this range. Okay, now we are talking about range of values. So tell me, guys, will you prefer in for to find out those people who has a salary value within this range? Will you prefer in? No, I will not prefer in. Why? Because I have to write 1250, 1251, 1252, and so on. So it's a very manual and hectic thing. So what I will do, I will use an operator which deals with ranges of value between 1250 and 3000. Control enter. Please see that whatever values you are fetching, guys, the values are within this range. Please see till 3000. So between and is a comparison operator which deals with ranges of values. Range of values. Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, what if I want those people whose salary value is not from this range, not within this range? Okay. Those people who do not earn within this range. So that can be implemented with the help of not logical operator. Place not logical operator in front of the comparison. Please see, all these values are not within this range. That's not clear to all of you. Okay. Now, not can also be used with this particular statement. For example, in this particular statement, we are trying to find out the details of Scott and Smith. What if I want details of other employees? I don't want details of Scott and Smith other than Scott and Smith. So how we will write here? Not. Okay, we will not find Scott and Smith here. Okay, where we are finding the details of other employees who are not Scott and Smith. That's not an. Is this clear to everyone? This is how you can filter out the data with respect to whatever requirement is there. Any questions to be asked here? Anyone? No. SQL, in SQL, case sensitivity is not there. For example, where let me name in, please see, Scott, Smith. I'm writing it in small case. Still, I'm getting the output. So SQL is not case sensitive, guys. Any more questions? No short commands here. You just have to write a condition here. Is this clear, everyone? Okay, difference between Oracle and MySQL. See, they both, I hope you remember that Oracle is also a database application. MySQL is also a database application, MySQL server. In Oracle, okay, ANSI standard SQL is implemented. Even in MySQL is there. But Oracle is licensed one. MySQL is open source. You don't have to purchase. This is the difference. But if you remember in yesterday's session, I told you that MySQL has been now purchased by Oracle. That's the thing. And see, it's a very big product. It might have something different with respect to MySQL. Is this clear? Any further questions, guys? To install MySQL, I have already shared a file. You can follow that command. Any more questions with respect to where the concept which you are learning, guys? Anyone? Any difficulty here? Okay. Now, let me proceed to another component. Okay, this is all about filtering. There is one more thing to be discussed here. Select star from EMP. See, this values, please focus here, guys. This is null value. Null is a value that is unknown. We cannot say anything about these many values. For example, if I want to Fetch the details of those employees whose commission is a null value. Fetch the details of those employees whose commission is a null value. So see, as a very big now, what I will write? Where commission is equal to null. Where commission is equal to null, and it is syntactically right. Are we getting any rows, guys? Okay, because this is a very wrong type of implementation. We cannot compare null with equal to. To implement this kind of scenario, we have another set of comparison operator. The name of the comparison operator is null. Null is a value that is unknown, unavailable, and unassigned. That's the problem. That's why you cannot compare it, guys. So how to fetch the null values? Just use is null operator. See, all the people with null values has been displayed here. Is this clear to all of you? Okay. Now, for example, okay, this is the question, guys. Display those employees who do not earn a commission value. So first thing, we would like to observe a data set. So according to this particular statement, Smith will be in the output, guys. What do you say? No, right? No. Please read it carefully. Who do not earn any commission value. I think Smith is not earning any commission value, so he should be there in the output. Now you agree? Okay. Yes. Smith should be there in the output. This Jones should be there. And I think so. Turner is also not earning any commission. He is not entitled for any commission value. So with this respect to this question, Turner and all these people should be seen in the output. So this means we have to write a condition for both. So the commission is null and commission is equal to 0. Which operator should we use here, guys? Any suggestions, anyone? I want the details of all those employees who do not earn a commission. Yes, very true. It won't be and, guys. It will be or. Very true. Or. Let me give it a try. Please see that there is a list of those people who are not earning any commission. So we are writing a small list of comparison operators that are available here, which are widely used in, which deals with multiple set of values, is null, which deals with null values. Okay, and we have seen, guys, between and, which deals with ranges of values. Okay, there is one more very useful and interesting comparison operator called like. Now, for what we use like? For example, guys, the question is like this: display the name of that employee whose start with an S. This is the required question. I want the details of those employees whose name starts with an S. So can I write like this? Not star, e name from EMP, where can I write like this, guys? Will I get data if I write like this? Right. I will not be fetching any data because nobody's name is S. And the question was starts with an S. Starts with an S. So can any one of you give me few examples of names starting with an S? Any random thing, not from the data set, guys. Anything. Any name that starts with an S. Yes, good. Right. Good. Very true. Okay. I can see the names provided by you guys. Okay. There is one pattern which you all are following. The first character is S. Followed by S, there are many types of characters which you all are defining. Okay. So let us try to find out that. I'm scrolling upwards. Like is used for pattern matching, guys. There is a pattern. The name should start with an S. Okay. So it has two wildcard search character like percent and underscore. Percent and underscore. Percent denotes zero or more characters. Zero or more characters. Underscore denotes only one character. Zero or more characters, only one character. So what we will do, instead of equal to, I will be writing like, and the character to be searched is S. So guys, after S, there can be any number of characters. But before S, there will be no characters. So where to place percent? Before or after? What do you guys say? Before S or after S? Yes, after. Because before S, there is no character, right? After S, there is multiple characters. So here, percent. Let us check. Are we getting those outputs, guys, whose name starts with an S? Right? So this is how to fetch those employees' name whose names ends with an S. Sorry, starts with an S. Now let me rephrase this question. I'm writing end with an S. Ends with an S. So tell me, guys, in this particular scenario, where should I place the percent value? Any guesses, anyone? Right? Before. Ends with an S. So the last character will be S, but before S, there will be n numbers of characters, any type. So this is how. So this is how we can do the pattern matching in SQL. Good. Now, what if we have a question like this? Let me copy this, paste it here. Okay, at least 2A. A name of those employees whose name contains at least 2A. So again, we will repeat the same scenario. Like, so, yeah. Can anybody give me a suggestion how to mention the, more than, sorry, 2A? First thing, guys, we have to observe what kind of data are we trying to fetch. Can anybody share the name of that person whose name contained 2A's? Any examples, guys? The persons whose name contained 2A. Yes, right. Right. Okay. So see the pattern. See the pattern, how you're defining it. We are searching for 2A's, that's for sure. These are the 2A's which we are searching. But see the position of these 2A. The position can be, they can be very adjacent to each other. They can be far away. They can be starting or the ending. So to define it, we will be using percent %A, percent, percent. Okay. Percent %A, percent %A, percent, because the position of double A is not fixed, guys. And yes, very true, Money. Please read the statement which I wrote. Zero or more characters for percent. That is why this is the correct implementation. In my table, there is only one name with multiple A, 2A's, Adams and Adams. Is this clear? How to use like, guys? How to use percent? Clear to everyone? Yes, it can be anywhere, guys. I didn't mention the fixed size for A. I just wanted a name whose name has at least 2A's. So position is not fixed. Now, let us move on to another concept. What if the question is, I want to find out the name of that employee whose name contain an I in the third position. Contains an I in the third position. So how to write a query for this particular statement? So guys, again, it's a pattern matching and we are trying to locate I. So tell me guys, before I, how many characters will be present? Any guesses, anyone? Yes, very true guys. Before I, there will be only two characters present. There is one like card character which denotes specific characters. This is underscore. So now we will be using underscore. Underscore, underscore. I mentioned two underscore. Shall I execute it like this? What do you guys say? Shall I execute this like this, or something is missing here? Yes, because see, I mentioned I in the third position, but followed by I, there can be any numbers and any type of characters, guys. That's why percent is important. Smith. Smith is that person whose name contain an I in the third position. I would like to take one more example of this underscore. Can anybody write a like for this? Can anybody tell me the combination of percent and underscore? Where to put underscore and where to put percent? Okay. Okay. Good. Now the thing is, guys, please read the question. E should be in the second last position. Second last. So I think so after E, there will be how many characters present? After E, how many characters? Right. Okay. After E, there will be only one character. So only one underscore is sufficient, guys. No two underscore, definitely not person. Is this clear to all of you? Please read this. Second last means after that particular character, only one character will be present. That's why underscore. But before E, there can be any type of characters present. So that is percent. Control enter. Please see that the people we are getting has E in the second last position. Is this clear to all of you? So this is that list, okay, of operators which are widely used to create a condition, create multiple conditions. And condition is nothing but a combination of column, any one comparison operator, and a value. Now, I hope everybody is comfortable till here. Any question to ask here? Anyone? Okay. So let us move on to the next interesting concept. For that is nothing but sorting the data. Whenever you look into the data, guys, is the data sorted with respect to any component? Can you see here? Is the data sorted? Anyone can answer this? Yes. Generally, whenever you select display the data, guys, the data is not sorted with respect to anything. Sorted in the sense arranged in particular order. To maintain the order, guys, whenever you want to arrange the data in a specific order, you have to use another clause. The name of the clause is nothing but order by. The order by will come after this where. Order by. Okay. Order by is that clause which is used to arrange the data according to the requirement. Now, guys, tell me, normally how the arrangement of data is done. Is there any specific format? Yes, very true. There are two ways how we arrange the data. That is either in ascending, ASC represents ascending, guys. The next type of sorting is DESC, descending, ascending, descending. These are the two components used for sorting. Let us take an example of ascending and descending. Going back down again, here. Order by salary, ascending. Please see this. Are the values arranged, guys? I hope you all can see the arrangement being done. 800, 950, 1100. The data has been completely sorted here. That is ascending order. Similarly, instead of writing ascending, let me write descending here. Please see that the salary values are now being sorted in descending order. 5,000, 3,000, 3,000 and so on. That's descending. One more thing is that, guys, if you don't mention anything here, if you don't mention the sorting type, then automatically ascending will be implemented. Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, we are using a column name to sort the data. We are using column name to sort the data. The very first option to be used, column name. There is one more option. You can use column aliases to sort the data, guys. How? Let me take an example for that. Ename as name, sal as salary from EMP, order by salary. Please see that salary is just a temporary name given to this sal column, but I'm using it in order by. Please see. The query executed successfully, guys, and you can see the sorting order that is implemented here. The data has been successfully arranged. Yeah, you can use sorting against ename column as well. Alphabetically, the data will be sorted. For example, let me use order by name. See, Adams, Allen, Blake, Clark, and Ford. The data is sorted in ascending order. Alphabetically, right? So order by works with aliases as well. One more thing to be mentioned here is, guys, for example, in my select statement, I took ename, sal, hire date, job. These are the four columns which I'm mentioning. By default, it is ascending order. We have already discussed here in 65 statement. Ascending order. From EMP, see, guys, order by. Order. Can anybody tell me, looking into the select statement, guys, which is the second column? Looking into the select statement, which is the second column? Right. Anjali, do you want to change the names of the column permanently or temporary? second column with respect to this select statement, guys. No need to focus on the EMP table. This statement, which is the second column. Now tell me, guys. With respect to select statement, I think salary is the second column. Okay, right. Salary is the second column. So order by 2. Instead of writing the whole column name or the alias name, you can mention the column position with respect to this select statement. Please observe the output. Salary value will be sorted in ascending order. Is this clear to all of you? Instead of giving, see, not everything is same, okay? But instead of writing that sal or giving the alias name salary, I just mentioned a number 2, which reflects to the positioning of the column. For example, instead of 2, if I mention 4, that too in descending, can anybody tell me with respect to which column I'm sorting the output select statement data? Right, very true. With respect to job, I'm sorting the data. Kindly note, please see the output, guys. Descending, S, S, P, M, C, A. Because jobs are character value, that's why. Please kindly note that this is temporary naming to the column. Okay, I just gave a name so that it is displayed properly. So it's a temporary, not permanent. To rename a column permanently, I hope you guys know we use alter statement. Alter table. Yeah. Is this clear to all of you? Any doubts with respect to order by year? Anyone having any doubt with respect to order by? Any question? We are just arranging the data either in ascending or descending. That is the thing. Okay. Now tell me, guys, is the data sorted? What do you think? That's it. Is the data sorted? Yes or no? Yes, the data is sorted with respect to annual salary. I calculated an expression, guys. Okay, but just the thing is that I didn't showed it to you here. Please see. If you want to verify the output, please see that the output is definitely sorted with respect to this expression you have mentioned in order by. Point to note here that whatever column you are using in order by, it is not mandatory it should be placed here. No, it's your choice whether you want to show it or not. Is this clear to all of you? The data is sorted. Okay, right. So, we have learned order by, we have used how to filter out data. On the basis of this, okay, let us try one thing. For example, guys, I want to get the detail of that employee who earns a highest salary value. Whatever we learned till now, on the basis of that, can we get an answer for this, guys? What do you think? On the basis of whatever we learned, okay, what if I write a query like this? Select star from EMP where sal equal to highest. I want this query here. Okay, I don't think so we can get it. Why? Because this salary value is not mentioned above. Highest means the very high earner, the maximum earner employee. Okay, and the value is unknown here. So how to get these many rows, these types of rows? Okay, this concept is normally called as top-end analysis. Let us do that. So first thing, guys, how to get to this particular question? The person who earns the highest salary value. So what I will do, order by sal descending. Whenever you do this, the person who has the highest salary value will be placed on the top. Yes or no, guys? When we will be arranging the data with respect to salary value, the person who is earning this highest value will be the very first row. Do you agree with this? Okay. So what I will do, I will use a clause, a concept called limit. I will write limit here and put 1 in front of this limit. Limit means limit restricts the display of rows. Limit restrict the display of rows. Let's see. This is the employee who earns a maximum salary value. Order the salary column with descending and fetch the very first row. King is the maximum earner. This is limit to restrict the number of rows to be displayed. Clear to everyone? What does limit does? Display limits the display of the number of rows. 1 stands for the number of rows which you want to fetch. Secondly, you can also fetch top 2. These are the top 2 person who earns the maximum salary values. Top 2 earners. Clear to everyone? What if I want only the second one, not the first one, second highly paid? So we cannot write like this. We have to change something. So whenever I say second highly paid, so I hope guys we all will be ignoring the first value, that is king's value. We don't want king. We want to ignore it. So you will be writing 1, 2. 1, 1. We will be ignoring this first row and we need to fetch the next 1 row. The second highly paid employee. This is the person. Okay. What if I want to get second hired employee? Second hired employee. Who was that employee? If I want second hired employee, select star from EMP. Sorry. Order by hire date. Keep it ascending and limit 1, 1. Second hired employee. This was the person who was hired the second. Is this clear to all of you? Limit. If we need the 5th highest, okay, see the same query will be used, okay. Only the fact is the limit will be changing. As you said the 5th, so you will be ignoring the first 4 and the first next 1 row will be fetched. This is how to mention you. How to get the 3rd row? Very simple again. Okay. Again, the logic will be same. You are telling me to fetch the 3rd. So we are ignoring the second one. 2, 1. This is how to fetch it. Any further questions with respect to limit? Anyone here? Anyone? Any confusion or question here? Okay, right. I hope you all can see my screen. Okay, so we discussed this in today's session, guys. I would like to take a small, quick revision what we learned here. We have started our session by talking about constant. Constant enforces rule at the table level. Constant ensures that the consistency and integrity of the database is maintained. Not null means the value cannot be left empty. Unique, there will be different values for all the rows. Primary key is nothing but a combination of unique and not null. Please remember that one table will have only one primary key column. Foreign key is that value which is being referred from another table. Our DBMS is implemented with the help of this foreign key. Check is that constant which implements a condition, how the data will be inserted, updated, or deleted. That is check. And this is one-liner definition which I have already discussed, guys. One point to be noted here is a referential action, what is implemented. So on delete cascade and on delete update, as I told, delete, when we delete a row from the parent table, okay, the child row which is being referenced gets also deleted. And in the case of updation, the child value gets updated to a new specific value. This is what it is implemented. I hope everybody is clear with all these concepts. Very important concept with respect to database. Yes, unique and primary key. Both are different or same? This is the question. Now, guys, I will ask you this question. Let us discuss. Are they same or different? What do you guys say? Different. On the definition itself, we have seen that it is a combination of unique plus not null. Okay. Now let us discuss about unique, guys. For example, if there is a column in which I have defined it with unique. Tell me, guys, okay, in this column, can I have one null value? What do you guys say? Can I have one null value? Okay. Can I have more nulls in this unique column? What do you guys say? Okay. Some of you are saying yes. Some of you are saying no. Okay. The correct answer is yes. A column defined with unique can have multiple nulls because it is just trying to find out that the value is maintained unique. Okay, and you are just leaving it to null. Null means nothing. Okay, null is a value that is unknown, unavailable. You cannot say anything about null. That's why a unique column can have multiple null, guys. No, we can have multiple nulls. You can't say this null is unique. No, no. Check is that constant which is used to implement a condition. See, in the previous file, what I did, I checked that the salary value should be greater than 0. This is the condition which I want to implement. Okay. Is there any condition in phone number? Yes or no, guys? Is there any condition on phone number? Anyone here? What? Yes, 10 digit. Okay, we all mentioned that the phone number should be of 10 digit. This is the very simple condition to be implemented. So this condition can be implemented with the help of check. Length of phone number should be equal to of 10. This is the condition which we can implement with the help of check. So anybody who is creating a value for this particular column, okay, he have to maintain the number of digits equivalent to 10. Length is of MySQL function, guys, which calculates the length of the given data. Is this clear to all of you? This is what is the meaning of check. Can we keep foreign key null, guys? Can we? Can we have foreign key as a null value? Yes. In a particular column, I can define multiple constraints, guys. It's your choice how many constraints you can define. And yes, foreign key can contain multiple nulls. That's for sure. Okay, foreign key can contain null. If there is no rule that foreign key will have all the values. Now tell me one thing, guys. Foreign key will always be created on primary key. Foreign key will always be created on primary key via primary key. Can a foreign key be derived from unique constraint? A column that is defined with unique constraint. What do you guys say? Okay. In most of the scenario, guys, you have always seen that foreign key is referencing only the primary key column. This doesn't mean foreign key will always be created via primary key. No. Foreign key can also be defined through unique key. Okay. Foreign key can also be defined through unique key, but mostly it is not implemented. That's why we learn this kind of scenario, which is wrong, guys. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay. So this was about select. Okay, select is used to display a data. We have seen how to filter out the rows from the particular table. Okay, how to give a proper heading to an expression, guys. Now tell me, I'm just writing a code, guys. Display this is the question statement which I'm having. Yeah, okay. So how to write this particular statement? I'm just calling out ename 12 minus 100 because 100 was deducted for every month as okay. This statement is syntactically incorrect. Can anybody tell me who is the problem creator here? This is a statement which is incorrect. Okay, can you see a red marker here? Red line, crumbled line below salary. Okay, so make sure, guys, when you're giving an alias, it should be one complete word by using underscore. This is the first solution which I'm telling you, guys. Make the use of underscore. Okay, if you want space only, then make sure you're enclosing it in double inverted quotes. This is how you can correct your aliases. This is a rule. Okay, underscore or double inverted quotes. Let me write underscore here. Is this the right output we are getting, guys? Yes. Okay. So there is a problem here. Basically, 100 was deducted every month. Okay. Right. So what I will do, I will shift the place of 100. Now is this okay, guys? What do you say? Is this the correct output? Okay. See, if you carefully observe now, guys, only 100 got deducted. Only once 100 got deducted. But the question was 100 is being deducted every month. So this is not the right code. What I previously wrote has the correct logic, but the implementation is not correct. So can anybody tell me what is the problem with this statement? Yes, very true. Brackets. Because you can see, like logical operators, which we discussed earlier, whenever there are multiple arithmetic operators present here, please put this in parenthesis because multiplication is happening prior to addition and subtraction. Let me execute this. Please see this, guys. Now the correct implementation has implemented. Yes, BODMAS rule. We all we all are familiarized with this. Is this clear to everyone? Okay. I hope everyone is clear till your order by, and we also use the limit. Okay. Now I would like to discuss something about limit as well, guys. Okay. Whenever I whenever we say we want the second highly paid employee, so can any one of you tell me the those employee who earns the second highest salary value? Anyone here who can mention the people who earns the second highest salary value? I would like to highlight. Okay. See, I hope you all agree. He is the person who earns the second higher value, right or wrong? What do you guys say? This is the person who has the second highest value. Okay. But if you carefully observe the person below, the row which is below here, he is also earning the same salary value. Yes or no, guys? Yes. Okay. There are two members who qualifies for my question. Second highest paid employee. So whenever we do this, okay, don't you think I have to write limit 1 comma 2 so that we get both the answers? Is this the correct answer? What do you guys say? Is this the correct answer? Okay. Okay. What will happen if I write 2 comma 1 and the second question is why we are writing 1 comma 2? It depends upon the question. I would like to write the question here. Display those employ. Okay. Second highest value. Second one. Okay. See, observe the output, please. Let me mention the name and the salary value only. He is the person who has the highest value. Yes or no, guys? He is the particular value who has the highest. But I don't want king. I want the person who is having second highest. So we have to ignore this value and we have to fetch this. That's why I'm writing 1 after limit to ignore the very first value. That is the purpose. Okay. And if you observe, there are two rows. That's why I'm writing 1 comma 2. Okay. To ignore first row, we are writing 1. To fetch the next two rows, we are writing 2. Second question was, what happened if I write 2, 1? Limit. Okay, I'm ignoring first 2 rows and then I'm fetching the third one. This is what it is implementing it. Okay, I'm ignoring first 2 rows, I'm fetching the first one. This is what. Now, yes, this is what we have to discuss about limit. If you carefully observe, guys, we read the data before implementing this. Yes or no? We have to see the data to get the correct, whether it is 2, whether it is 1. There might be a possibility that there will be 2 people earning the highest salary value. I hope you all agree with this. Okay. We might not know the data set of data that is there. That is for sure. This is one of the limitation of limit. Until and unless we exactly know the data might be incorrect. I hope you all agree with this answer. Limit has a limitation because we are just specifying the number of rows. One row, 2 rows, ignore 1 row and display the upcoming 2 rows. Unless and until we don't see the data, there might be a possibility that we may show the incorrect type of data. Clear to everyone? Any doubt? Okay. Okay. See, small. Okay, you have a confusion. I hope you have a confusion with the output. Why we are writing 1, 2? Okay. See, on the basis of the condition, I want second highest. Okay. If I didn't knew the data now, so what we would be writing? Please focus on this English words, second highest. So what I will write? Select star from EMP where, sorry, not where, so sorry. Order by sal descending. This is okay. I want the second highest value. So what we will be writing is 1. Ignore the first row and fetch the next one row. This is for sure. Okay. I hope you agree, Rajesh. See, we are getting this value. Okay. But if you carefully observe the data set, okay, if I show you the whole data set here, select ename sal from EMP, order by sal descending. Please see this. There are 2 people now. I wrote only 1. We got only Scott. So don't you think it is an incorrect type of output, Rajesh? Okay, this is why this is one limitation of limit. We have to depend on the data, then only we can implement the limit. One little drawback. I hope this is clear to all of you. Yes or no, guys? Okay. So let us stop here for today, guys. I hope you got the concepts, everyone. Please go through the statements, practice it. If any doubt, please let me know in the next upcoming session, guys. Thank you.
Amar, can I wind up the session?
Share the attendance link once again at YouTube and Zoom also, and then you can wind up.
Okay, okay.
Tirunat, you can wind up.
Okay, Amar.